Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Sean Ferrell podcast. I am Sean Ferrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. And let's not waste no time. Let's get right to it. So, the video that I made Thursday, as I just want to make some follow-up points to the video I made Thursday. And this came to my mind Friday, which I was kind of asking myself, how come it didn't come to your mind on Thursday? You're making a video on Thursday. So when I was discussing suicide, empty words, how empty words need to be spoken. Well, when somebody is so concerned that you're going to harm yourself, when your counselor is so concerned about you're going to harm yourself, do something bad to yourself, that you have to make concessions, something of that nature. Not necessarily concessions, but it was around April of 2020, I believe, 2020, 2021, where one of my counselors that I used to see, and one of the counselors that I used to see, I was telling her about my low mood. I was telling her about the feelings that I've had about ending my life by suicide or whatnot. And so we talked through it. And so as we talked through it, she said, "I want you to do something for me." I said, "Okay, what's that?" And she pulled out a sheet of paper. She said, "This is a contract, and I want you to sign it. That says you're not going to do anything to harm. You're not going to end your life by suicide, okay? And I also want you to call me to make sure. And when that contract is up, I want you to call me just to make sure, okay?" And so I actually signed it. Yeah, that contract is a legal document. That is a legal document. And so goes back to what I said just moments ago. When somebody is so concerned about you that you're actually going to harm yourself or in your life, I've actually had to sign on one of those before. So I made a video maybe 1-2 years ago about how I signed a contract. Yes, I did sign a contract where it stated that I will not end my life by suicide. Okay. Now, wasn't that long. It was only 1 week. It was only 7 days. So I remember I was going out of town. And I was going out of town to Nashville, and so I called her when I was on the road. So I called her while I was on the road. But yeah, Oh boy, I'm still tired, man. Um, so yeah, I've actually had to sign one of those because she was just that worried that I was gonna do something to myself. She was just that worried that she was gonna do something to myself, and so yeah, she was really concerned about me. She was very, very concerned about me. Um, and I was thinking around that time, well, she sure is showing a lot more concern than I've ever seen, um, or think that I've seen or heard. Um, it was just that bad. Yeah, I was just, I was just at a very low point in my life, which I've had several low points. But yeah, I had to sign a contract, which is a legal document, by the way. That is a legal document. Okay. So, but anyway, so yeah, I signed it. Um, when the contract was up, gave her a call saying, "Hey, I'm okay. I'm okay." So, yeah. Um, also another thing that I wanted that came to my also another thing that came to my mind was um I mentioned how um I had no shot. So I mentioned how I had no shot at anything when it came to anything in life. And I mentioned, well, I didn't mention. Trying to get my words together, okay? So I was thinking about this the other day and how this coincides with how I said that I have no shot at anything in life in general. Um, you know, sometimes you just want people to know. Sometimes you just want people to notice. You just want people to notice. Notice you. Notice that you're not okay. Just notice that you're not okay. And for someone to say, "Hey, what's going on? Are you okay?" And so I was thinking about this the other day and how it came to my mind. Um, if other people aren't noticing, because this is what I thought about when I was younger. If other people aren't noticing or don't see um don't notice don't notice the struggle of what I'm feeling or going through. Again, I mentioned how at work somebody could really tell. There was this lady there who could really tell I was in a very low mood. She could tell, and she asked me about it. But when I was younger, and still sometimes, even now, I say to myself, well, if it always felt like that, I had to work excessively hard for people to I felt like I had to work excessively hard to for people to what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. Felt like I had to work very hard for people to love me, so to speak. Had to work excessively hard for people to notice that that I wasn't in the best mood, wasn't in the best state of mind mentally. And so if I had to work excessively hard just to get someone to notice, then I'm not gonna work excessively hard just to get people to notice or ask about my mood mentally. And so that's why I just more oftentimes than not keep it to myself and just suffer in silence. Don't do it as much. Don't do it as much. Sometimes suffer in silence, so to speak. So yeah. I sometimes suffer in silence, but when I was younger, I didn't let nobody know, except my counselor, who was the only one who knew. But yeah, sometimes struggle in silence, as we all do. You know, for people who are watching this, as we all do. But yeah, it's screen started to go dark there for a minute. Anyway, but yeah, I don't struggle in silence as often. It's still hard to read. Still kind of hard to reach out. But I'm learning. I'm learning. Learning how to you know, handle those thoughts better. So yeah, 988 hope, 988 hope. So I guess, yeah, 988. I think I sound like a broken record sometimes when I speak. And I know y'all are probably gonna disagree with that assessment, but yeah. So sometimes I think I just sound like a broken record when I'm speaking to y'all, when I'm speaking to you, the audience. That's just how I, you know, it's just how I think, I guess. So, and I know every time I said I sound like a broken record, the overwhelming majority of people who watch this told me in the past, my past videos, that they completely disagree with that. But hey, all right. I think I said everything that I wanted to say. This has been the Sean Ferrell podcast. May God bless you all, to all my subscribers, and thank you. And I will see you all soon. Peace.